Hello, I'm Michael Wybrow, and in this short video I'm going to talk to you about images and image views. So, we've worked with UI image a little bit so far in the unit. So all the images in Swift in the UI are represented using the UI image class, which is part of UIKit. And there's a number of different ways that we can load these. We've previously seen the data version when I did the workshop example and I downloaded episode images for TV shows, and we did a data task with URL session and got some data back. We also saw this one, for example, last week, but also in earlier exercises where we loaded a particular SF symbols icon. And there's another one where we can load an image with a particular name that comes from an image catalog. And you can also load a local file off the file system if you need to. And UI image supports a number of different formats. These are listed here: bitmaps, PNG, GIFs, JPEGs, etc. So once we've got an image, we're loading it into an image view. So this is the UI component that can show images. And this is a view that you can position and constrain, set sizes via the storyboard. And it has an image property. And this determines the particular image that the image view shows. And it has a number of other options that you can look at. For example, background colors and scale settings. Probably the most interesting one of these for you to look at would be the content mode property, which controls the behavior within a particular area. So let's have a quick look at what this looks like. Assume we have an image that is not square, or let's say not the same size as the image view. So imagine I have a square image view, but the image, UI image, that I'm displaying in it is not the same shape. So then that's where this content mode property comes into play. So scale aspect fit, what it will do is it will scale it so that the entire image can be seen within the image view. But this will typically lead to letterboxing, which is what we see with movies and things, where you have black bars at the top and bottom or on the sides. So if it's a really tall image, then you'll see bars on the side. And this color here is the background color that's set on that image view. So I actually took these images using an image view where I'd set the background color to purple. So that's scale aspect fit. If you do scale aspect fill, then it will keep the aspect ratio of the original image, and it will scale the image to completely fill the available UI image view. But in doing so, it will crop off some of the detail. So this image is centered. You can see the leaf in the center. But in this version, we pretty much only have from maybe about here. You can see the edge of this leaf up until about here. So we've lost the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Then the final one of these options is scale to fill, and with scale to fill, it stretches the image in both directions. So as the name suggests, you don't keep the aspect ratio the same. So you can see this leaf that did look like this shape is kept the same in this one, and in this one, it's basically stretched the image vertically to fill this space and fill this space. UI image view can also display sequences of images, which is useful if you want to have a little mini carousel of images. So there's a property called animation images, and this is simply an array of UI image instances. And if it's set, it's used instead of the image property. For this animation images array, you can set animation duration, which is the time it takes to cycle through all the images. You can set a repeat count, which is the number of times you want the animation cycle to repeat. And there are a couple of methods you can use to start the animation, stop the animation, and also to check whether the animation is running. Okay, That's UI image and UI image view. Thanks for watching.